Helldivers, we have, I've got bad news. We've failed the major order. But I don't think this was to be too expected because, well, we had the problem with the Galactic War progress. And also, people, you can't see the supply lines on the map. So you can't really blame players for not going to the right planets because going to an external website to work that out is a bit janky. Anyway, it doesn't matter now. Because look at this. Major order failed. Hello?
Democracy continues. Let us rally to her defense.
Yeah, I know, Mr. Democracy Officer. Anyway, major order failed, though many Terminids have been mercifully called. The Helldivers were unable to penetrate as far inside the quarantine zone as ordered. The expansion of our citizens to new planets will be reduced in line with the reduction of expected element 710 to be produced. Further procreation applicants will be denied until further notice. The Helldivers have been banned from sex for failing a major order. Okay, let's take a look at the new order because it's another Terminid order. So I wonder what's going on here. So the major order is civilian biomass collection teams, BCTs, are gathering and processing inert Terminids on liberated bug planets. The Helldivers must maintain our control of these worlds until these operations are complete. So you've got Fori Prime, Estanu, Crimsica, and Hellmire, and it's a 35 medal reward major order. Also, my personal order is just kill 200 enemies using the machine gun. I will be totally doing that after I've made this video. So, yeah, I mean, I guess it's just a case of keep these planets liberated. Interesting. Defense campaigns, just chilling. Just keep, well, there's a defense campaign there. Just keep it chilling. Yeah. I don't know, guys. This sounds rather ominous, doesn't it? It sounds like, what's going on here with the Terminids? Why is it another Terminid major order? And the CEO is back. And this is what he says. In regards to the Ministry of Intelligence report on a new, previously unseen flying bug, I want to be very clear. I have always believed there to be a possibility of flying bugs. Everyone knows that most bugs fly, and it was only a matter of time before this strain would evolve naturally. And to those unpatriotic citizens that question the timing of the TCS and Termicide testing and deployment, this is completely coincidental and unrelated. 9 out of 9 reputable Super Earth sanctioned scientists agree. So the big question is, where are we going with these orders? Things are happening following the activation of the TCS. A new strain of Terminids is now, well, I'll be honest, is absolutely destroying me in games. Like, I don't even see them. They fly in and they cut my head off and I'm dead. It's so bad. Like, I think it's just because I'm terrible at the game. But yeah, there's a new Terminid strain. Is this caused by the TCS? One has to wonder. Or, you know, given it is a coincidence, or was it just going to happen anyway? And the TCS is in fact working as intended, and the bugs are quarantined. It is questionable though that we have now received another Terminid major order. Like, what's going on here? Do the Super Earth scientists know something that we don't know? It's not worked, has it? The TCS has not worked. It's causing them to evolve, and we're going to see more hellish Terminids, and there's going to be some vile amount of, like, I don't know, population explosion as a result of this. It's going to be bad news for the Helldivers. Now, we really need to call our local democracy officer and report these Helldivers. Because what's going on here? So, PlayStation UK tweeted that can 6.6% of Helldivers who have not still completed basic training please report themselves to a democracy officer for treason? and there's the trophy, which just says 93.4% of players have completed basic training. So what's going on here? Like, my first reaction was, how can this be? Like, you literally have to do the basic training to get access to the game. Are these people who have died in basic training and then just, well, decided not to carry on? Like, what's going on here? This is odd. Very odd. Or people that just buy the game and don't even play it. That's also quite odd. Anyway, no, there is an explanation. No, there was a glitch when it first came out on console that allowed people to skip the tutorial and get the cape without having to do anything. One of my buddies did it. He has the first cape, but no achievement for it. So that's unfortunate. However, this person is not to be believed because, as the other comments point out, dissident rebel scum, report them to the democracy officer, please. And one of the greatest memes of the Helldiver dialing the democracy officer. Yes. Get them reported and report them now, Helldivers. Okay, talking about reporting people to democracy officers, if you're doing this, you need to be reported ASAP. This is outrageous. Are people actually doing this? So, killing your fellow divers because their stratagem killed you is not okay. Basic taught us this at the very least. Accidents will happen. You will get killed. We lost so many divers because they couldn't crawl. Yeah, that was me as well. Actually, I did dive and then I stood up and just got killed. It was stupid. Anyway, our ships have backup divers for when things go south, but under no circumstances should you kill a fellow diver due to an accident. If their Gatling mows you down, move on. If their 500 kilogram deletes you, move on. Their Eagle turns you into Swiss cheese, move on. Their mortar blows you up, move on. It's completely unacceptable to kill another diver and it ruins the game. We're supposed to be engaging in jolly cooperation, not turning every mission into competition. So next time you get killed, take a breath and remember that you'll be back in the fight in a couple of seconds. And yes, if anybody is actually doing this, this is like petulant, moronic behavior. You will die in this game to stratagems. It will just happen, right? I'm not talking they've run up to you and threw a 500 kilogram bomb at your face and then watched it explode on you. I'm talking it's just in the heat of battle. Sometimes, and we've all done this, you will throw in air strikes, orbital strikes, whatever it may be, and it might kill one of your teammates. If it's going to happen, all you can do is immediately call down reinforcements as fast as possible and just get on with it. If that person then lands and kills you, well, that's crazy. I can categorically say this has never happened to me. I have killed people with stratagems, but I've not... they've not come and killed me. I mean, what in the world? Like, that has just not happened at all. You know, so this is just sad. If you're doing this, don't do it. It's just terrible. Okay, let's talk about the railgun. So this post on Reddit is basically someone moaning about the railgun. However, right, it makes sense because think of it this way, right? The EAT rocket is now ridiculously powerful at killing chargers. The railgun was the go-to solution for the chargers in the past before it was nerfed. You could do 2 fully charged shots into its leg and it would remove its armor, then you could blow it away with your primary weapon. That was the thing you could do, right? It was really strong for that. However, with it being nerfed, it sort of has become... it's a lot riskier to get that same type of value with the railgun. But then enter the charger nerfs to the fact that they die with 1 rocket to the head. Recoilless rifle and the expendable, I got it right that time, anti-tank will just kill the charger. And I've got to be honest, it's easy to land the headshots. It's so easy. And there's a lot of people taking these on missions. Even if you don't take your own, somebody's probably taking theirs. Because like every minute or so, you've got 2 shots of the expendable rocket, which is just incredibly powerful. And it's just a lot better than the railgun in that way. Now, I'm not saying the railgun's totally trash. You know, it's still got some uses. It's good against hulks. It's obviously really good in the way that you've got more shots, right? You've got 20 shots. You can keep shooting with it. You need to land them, yeah. There is the risk versus reward. But after a while, you can kind of get pretty good at overcharging the railgun without killing yourself. So I'm not too sure that's too much of an issue. But I do think the issue is about balance and power creep. And the fact that if the devs knew they were going to like giga buff the EAT rockets and the recoilless and like really nerf the head of the chargers, why even bother nerfing the railgun in the first place? It's interesting, isn't it? It's a strange way of looking at balance when you look at it through that lens, because now we know what has actually come to the game. But I still think it is strange. I mean, I think the railgun now is probably not... it's not as great as even I thought it was the other week, just because it's not even as effective as other weapons that are just simpler and easier to use. I don't know what you guys feel about this, but let me know in the comments below. What are your thoughts on the railgun at the moment? So there you go, Helldivers. That's basically it. We are now going to try and complete this major order. We don't know what's going to happen next, but if I had to bet money on it, I would say things are going to go drastically bad with the Terminid front, and there's going to be a lot of developments, let's say. We also have got the spectre of the new faction we know is coming at some point, the Illuminate. Are they just going to suddenly appear? Maybe to the north or the south of the map. And what the hell are the Automatons doing? Like, we have not really been focusing on them for weeks now. They've got to be working on some absolutely filthy stuff. So I'm sure something's going to happen at some point. And also, it was never explained who that person was on Cyberstan. Was it Joel? Who knows? Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching the video. If you did enjoy the content, do like the video, subscribe to this channel, leave a comment below, because it all helps. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. See you soon.